Yeah, thank you very much. I'm happy to be back here. 20 years ago, I was also serving here as a district commissioner then in Mombasa County. I said the place where I should be able to come to start of the exam is here, county number 1 out of our 47 counties in the country. Today, we are having 493 distribution and storage centers, and the exams are being dispatched from those 493 distribution centers countrywide. I want to assure Kenyans that in each and every distribution center, our center managers have already arrived, and actually in some the papers have been given out to be able to move to the respective schools. All arrangements are in place. The personnel are in place, and also the security personnel are in place, whereas the vehicles, even there are certain areas where we have an arrangement of helicopters to make sure that the exams get to the respective schools in good time. We have everything in place, and we are assuring the Kenyans that we are going to present a credible exam where integrity will not be compromised. Today, KCPE and Kipusea, we are going to have mathematics paper in the morning, and also they will do English paper plus composition in the afternoon. So we wish our candidates all the best in this particular exam, and of course it's 3 days, and Form 4 will be able to continue until the 23rd of this month. For Form 4, today, the only paper that we have that is going to be done is home science. So we wish you well, our candidates, and tackle your papers with all the confidence and the faith that you are going to pass well in your exams. Thank you. We have been able to put the necessary measures in place, and I assure you that there will be no cheating, because this particular time we have personal accountability at the individual level, from the center manager to the security personnel, the supervisors and the invigilators. So we will make sure that there is no cheating of any kind in any of our schools.
Well, that was the Education Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Machogu, just assuring members of the public that all is set and systems are ready to go for the examination. It's really raining heavily, and the minister is now heading to open the examination container. Perhaps let's just try and adjust ourselves so that we can at least give you those pictures, live pictures. It's raining heavily. Let's just try and see if we can get closer. Here with my colleague Karim Rajan, just trying to have our equipment set and ready to have that coverage live. There are over 1 million students expected to sit for their national examinations here in the Coast region, and security has been provided, and of course with other mechanisms put in place to ensure that the examination materials gets to some of the far-flung schools within the region. There are areas that are currently inaccessible due to the what has been happening in terms of the rainy season, and the minister saying there that they have deployed necessary equipment, including the choppers, to airlift these materials to ensure that all the students from across the country get to sit for the national examination. Remember, it's just the KCPE and grade 6 under the KPSEA. Those are the students who will be sitting the examination, starting with mathematics and of course also English and composition later in the afternoon. It's a 3-day exercise that is expected to conclude on Wednesday. And of course, it's definitely what I can see right here is that the security personnel are already on the ground, and I understand that at least 2 or 3 officers will be deployed per every school in the region to assure the candidates their safety during the examination period. Let me see if we can just get closer so that you can witness what is happening inside that container. That is where the examinations papers have been kept, and the minister together with other education officials are in there. There's also the Mombasa County Commissioner and other education officials and security stakeholders who are part and parcel of this exercise. The teachers, of course, are shielding themselves from the rain. It's really pounding heavily here in Mombasa. And of course also it's a situation that perhaps is happening across the region. And of course also remember that it's the beginning of the exams, and probably parents, teachers are wondering how this is gonna go down, especially in those areas that the minister mentioned, the far-flung areas where there's poor infrastructure, that's road infrastructure, where there's flooding, and of course also areas that are far-flanked, especially within Tana River, let's say Lamu. There's necessary equipment in place to ensure that those pupils there get to sit for their national examination. There are over 3 million, I believe, over 3 million pupils who will be sitting the exam starting from today, and as I mentioned earlier, expected of 1 million here in the coast region. And of course, we'll just be traversing and going around the schools to see what will be happening. I'm pretty sure that once this exercise is done here, opening of the container, then the minister will be gracing the first, going to the first school and just address the pupils there, wishing them the best of luck as they begin their assessment today. Remember, he's also issued a warning to those who are planning to cheat in this exercise, saying that the exams this year is leak-proof, and of course also saying that those who will be found culpable of engaging in any irregularities during this process will be taken to account. This is something that perhaps is the first time for the minister to handle since he was sworn into office as the cabinet secretary, succeeding Professor George Magoha, saying that it's all systems go, and he's put in place all the necessary measures to ensure that this is a success. He says that he decided to come back to the coast region to conduct this first official national duty because he once served in the region. That's why he felt it's necessary for him to come down here and talk to the teachers and open the examination container. Right there, the teachers, the school heads are being called to just pick their exam materials. And I don't know if we can really get closer to from where we're standing. I think it's kind of next to impossible there because it's really crowded there. Journalists are there, education officials are there. Everybody's trying to get closer to see how this exercise is being carried out from inside the container. But I think we'll just try and give our best shot to see if we can give you that. Let me just ask my colleague Karim Rajan, just move in a little bit closer. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Karim. Well, right there, the minister is out. He's walking out from the container. Waziri, how is inside there?
Everything is okay. We have given the papers, they are intact. The first opening is going to be done at the school level.
So you're heading to the school. Which school is that?
Yes, we are heading to the school. Several schools around here. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Waziri.